Greetings, traveler.
Demon Dragon, Elinaga Pirate, Slam the Reno. That makes sense. We got the, let's see how long this is. All right, does buy the apples. I tend to skip apples, so that's good to see. Are we going to RD University? Oh, he's talking here. Oh, he's one of those talkers, huh? When you watch like Chief Game or so, it's a lot of it is like waste no time, just get in there, pop, 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 pop. Gambler and oil. Because he used apples, I guess it's gambler and lava lurker, probably. I don't know. Thinking about it, he has already used apples, so he's not leveling. Right? Yeah, he's gonna freeze for the spellcraft, maybe. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't think it's good enough. Ew. Buy the pip and the 2/5 or tier, right? Yeah. This turn sucks no matter what. Not much to be done about it. Ooh, bedrock and hero power it. I guess he's gonna wait one turn because it procs next turn, so he might get a better target. I think I'll just take the stats this turn and hero power it. Just thinking about it. 7 seconds. We're winding up. Kamehameha. Oh, wrong one. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think after leveling here and it's a bit awkward, get a turn for golden bedrock, get some money from that. I like that. I think it's a good hero power. Oh, awesome. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the live stream. Ooh, gets a ghost here. Easy level, right? I'll skip ahead a bit. Yeah, easy. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, he has a hand? He bought cards? No, that's the bedrock. Nice. Party elemental and the rolls. That's a lot of gold. Trinket time. Binoculars is not bad after going 4 on... Well, he's not 4 on 4. He's 4 on 5. But he has the 2 cards in his hand, and he has 8 gold if he takes souvenir. So I think it's binoculars or souvenir here. And if he didn't have the golden bedrock giving him 2 cards in his hand, I think he would have to go binoculars. Now I think it's still an option, but because he hero powered an early minion, souvenir stand is reasonable. So that's really cool to see how that's so dependent. Oh, nice. Just Sand Swirler here. Yeah. Sell his Sand Swirler for the money? No. I think I might have sold Lava Lurker just to keep the Sand Swirler to maybe triple it. All right, that makes sense. Gets a pip. All right, get the pair. Okay, clean. Good turn. Actually, no, he could have gotten Lubber, and then he would have had an Ellie. That's also fine. Nice. All right, that's a clean play. I really like that. Souvenir is one of those trinkets that can be really awkward to pick, but because he hero powered early, he's giving himself a lot of tempo with that. And there's a higher chance that he's fine. There's also a ghost lobby, and he did get the ghost going to 4, and he might get the ghost now after going to 5. I'm not even sure if you roll here. I guess if you hit Drakari, right, it'd be worth selling for. Oh, he has 1 gold left over. Okay. I was like, are we triple selling for a panda? But he has 1 gold left over. Yeah. See, if this was sliders, we might have seen a golden grifter here, right? Because he would have taken the pirate to make golden, and then he has golden grifter. I actually want to do that myself now, bro. That seems like so much fun. Then again, we are playing with souvenir stand already. But I can see how that could have been a play here, right? You take the battle cry, make a pirate golden. You sell your small stuff for the grifter, make it golden, boom. That'd be fun. All right, but he's winning, right? He went to 5 and he won. That's awesome. All right, so 33 HP, early tier 5, souvenir stand proccing next turn. This is a wonderful position. So we can see how that early hero power on the bedrock really paid off. He also has a panda pair now, which he can hit, and then that's a wonderful triple. He's thinking about going to 6, or... Yeah, let's see what he's looking to buy. Because we spent quite some time deliberating before moving. Okay. Greenskeeper with the rodeo or the rerolls. He could hit golden reroll here with Greenskeeper. Tornado could still hit it. Grease Fire pair all of a sudden. This was a weird turn. Ooh. Akari with double Grease Fire. Okay. That makes it worth it. Yeah, he's going to sell his pair so that he doesn't miss party elemental buffs here. And then we're not going to deploy the Cinder, or we're going to sell the party elemental, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. I was already a little bit... It felt weird if we wouldn't get the Cinder on board. I'm not so sure about the Greenskeeper pickup. That's like the one thing. But this was a really weird turn. Like, this was difficult to set up. Like, those turns where you just power level to 5 and then, okay, now figure it out. The figuring it out part can be really tough. Okay, he does get the Ghost here. He has his Drakari. 2 tomes. Well, Sticker is great, but 2 of them is bad. Peace Bloom is okay. I think the Tip Jar is just the easy one because it's really hard to get like full Peace Bloom value. Oh, okay. We like that. Let's go. Yeah, those free rerolls are paying off. Damn. No Localar or any other elemental related stuff. That would have been too clean. Sand Swirler number 2. Yeah, we're just gonna proc Sand Swirler now. I like that. This Anomi game, he has a really nice start for it, right? Golden Greasefire, Drakari. He has the Battlecry Dragon, the Death Rattle Ellie. And he has a lot of money, right? Boom. Just wonderful ghost timing as well, this game. That's really fun. Yeah, look at how big those Ellies are already. Oh, so we are happy the Chef won, even though the Chef elementals aren't too big. We're buying those magnetics, right? Yeah. I don't think that Golden Molten Rock is going to stay for much longer. Probably sell it this turn. Barnstormer's not even that bad, but yeah. Who cares? Looking for... Ooh. That's nice. Do you need to sell anything? You need to equip your magnetic, right? You need to equip your magnetic so that you triple your Sand Swirler. He sold the dragon to... Ooh, wait, what? Oh, he wants Golden Genie. Oh, okay. Eh, that's fair. Golden Genie is really nice. Wait. Whoa, what?
Wait a minute, let me rewind.
That doesn't make sense, right? Because he already has 2 big ones in his hand. Oh, right. No, of course that makes sense. For some reason, I thought he had an Elemental of Surprise in his hand. So he's going for Golden Genie after this. I think I'm really greedy in this spot, and I don't think I would want to put the Cyclone on the board, and I would just put the health on the Greasefire, because then it's easier to keep the Greasefire, but this probably makes way more sense. Just because he's on 23, if he can keep his damage cap here, it's really huge. Okay. So now he needs to see that he doesn't get a pair from these genies. He doesn't. He's good to triple it. Yeah, the Golden Genie play is way better than the Golden Sand Swirler. And he got Mana Surge, huge. Yeah, he gets to dig more with this. I mean, he's out of Bedrock and he's out of Anomaly, isn't he? I think you just don't want to spread your buffs there. I think this Golden Bedrock is out. Because he has Meteorite in his hand, which is already better. But it seems like he wants to milk the Bedrock for one more turn. I think that's too long. Sure. He did not lose any buffs on the Bedrock though, which is nice. It is a demon lobby, yeah. He could technically transition and eat big elementals. Alright. That shield kind of wrecks us here. Him buffing the Cyclone might be the difference here. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Yeah, was that shield useful? Yep. That's that Cyclone buff that RDU did, where I probably would have lost my damage cap here. And because he tripled the magnetic for the 6-drop, which, you know, it's another shot at the Mana Surge, which he, funny enough, got from the random Genie Ellies. Nice. I really want to sell this Bedrock, bro. But he has Drakari, so I guess he just sells Greasefire? He's rolling. He's like, triple the Mana Surge, please. I don't want to sell this Greasefire. Yeah, he's missing buffs because he wants that triple. Like, please. Please, Mana Surge. Where are you? I think he's selling the Greasefire here. Because he's gonna go full pump with the Mana Surges now, right? He's not buffing the shop anymore. Yeah, he should have sold Greasefire before playing the Mana Surge, but whatever. It's a small thing. Yeah, I felt that. He's like, no, Greasefire, no. It's just not necessary in his build. He's going for buffing on the board, right? So the shop buffs are just less relevant. He wants to end on light spawn here, right? Yeah, light spawn's not even small. Yeah, I think I like buffing the small surge here. Okay, so now we have Drakari with that bedrock. The bedrock is getting sold next turn though, for sure. But I like how he made it work, right? I think, again, right, this is just a good play. Really prioritizing his resources in the right way. Getting 4 additional elementals because he set it up with the golden bedrock. And now he can just easily sell it. He has a full hand of elementals. He has 2 mana surges. He's got pretty good buffs now with that light spawn too. Just a nice spot to be in. I think you just start the turn with selling the bedrock as much as we have kept it. It's gotta go. Alright, he's selling that pair first because he doesn't want to get Elemental of Surprise now and miss the triple on his mana surge. So that's a really good thing when you're playing elementals. If you have multiple pairs and you're about to open a 6-drop, make sure that they're all pairs that you want to triple. If not, you should sell the one you don't want to triple first. Yeah, he's gonna play... I don't know why we're selling all those first. It's 20 gold. Oh, Bran. I think I would have bought Bran if we had another genie in the hand. I would have been happy with that. But Bran just fell off. Now, Pirates are in, which is definitely not bad. And he would have had Sands for their buff. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Drakari might just not be worth it here, yeah. Actually, I think Bran is better than Drakari on his board, yeah. Which is weird, because normally it's not. But you don't really play around Lokalar with this build, and he only has 1 light spawn. Oh, here's another one. Eating my words straight away. But still, right? You got genie stuff. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. He wants more light spawn. It's so tempting though, because you have 2 genies in your hand. You can get the Marauder for money. You can get the reroll for money. You can get the Sand Swirler for effect. He's looking for more light spawn. He wants Elemental of Surprise. Elemental of Surprise is huge because he can triple his mana surge. He can triple his light spawns. Because not committing early could be interpreted the same as pivoting, right? You want both those elementals, or maybe all 3, yeah. See, this is why I hate buffing that Cyclone. Now I have this non-greedy unit on my board. But it's so much better the way he's doing it. Because it's so much safer, right? He's still on 23. I wouldn't have been on 23. Yeah, the shield is nice. Not shield, the magnetic. I don't think you buffed the Lokalar though, right? More on the shield. Yeah, it's good to see how he evaluates things, because I think every single decision I was a little bit on the fence off really paid off for him. So it's good to see that. I'm going to try to do a little bit more of that. Like the holding on the Drakari, the skipping on the Bran, holding on to the buffing the Cyclone, holding off on the... oh, that's so sad. Holding off on the Bedrock, right? Keeping that. Yeah. That's the one awkward thing. The Wind Fury is like extra dumb. It's more chances to crash into Leroy. They take some damage here. That's what that damage cap was for, right? Drakari out now because he wants to play Sand Swirler. Yeah, normally you could say, oh, roll a bit first, you might hit. But he has Sand Swirler and he has Anomaly. So what he wants to do is he wants to play Sand Swirler before he plays Anomaly so that he can roll for free instead of paying money. That's why he's thinking about selling Drakari right away. He's gonna buy the cleave, yeah. So he's gonna roll a bit. He's gonna try his chair. He's gonna try hitting that Elemental of Surprise first. So he bought 1 cleave. He's thinking about buying another one. Is that because of a specific opponent? It might be. Alright, Drakari out. He can no longer wait with this Anomaly. Doesn't want to waste more gold. Oh, Classic. Classic. He could have kept his Drakari. Oh, stupid game. Yeah, he's selling this elemental because this might be the shield. Yeah, now he gets to go to light spawn. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so rewarded. That's good. Take the LE. I guess now he can just put his cleave on the board. Oh, these last few shops have been so good. Because we can end on that refreshing here. Yep. It's really... He did the quick math here that he could buy that. Nice. Huge, huge turn. It's interesting to see that he still cares about a wildfire. Again, I care about them so little. It's because I really just want to make big numbers, so I wouldn't have had Cyclone and Cleave on board, and that's probably a mistake. Yeah, he's pretty big now. It's because of all those Sand Swirlers. He has a lot of health on his buffs, right? He's got 315. He's got 315 on his elemental buffs by now. Armor? Yeah, there we go. That's why we're watching, baby. Let's go, armor! I don't think it's wrong. It's just funny. That's what chat wanted. Let's see the armor. It's too bad that his chat isn't on screen. We could see his chat go crazy over the armor. Called it, yeah. To be fair, that's not that hard to call. Alright, so we're ending on Drakari because we have Locolar. So we're getting another 317 on all our minions. Is that worth it? If you play one elemental with a golden mana surge, that's kind of like one Locolar proc, right? I don't actually think it's Locolar is that worth, but he is scaling with light spawn, so the Drakari is worth it for light spawn. But if you're going into the turn 15 rounds, you're not caring too much about the scaling. So the main reason of this Drakari is for the Locolar, right? Because he wants tempo. Because he could die here. It's a turn 15 fight. So I think the Locolar is just not really worth buying Drakari for. Locolar buffs 12 times. Well, Mana Surge, if you play one elemental, will hit 3 other elementals twice. So that's 6 units, technically. Locolar also buffs 6 units. But Locolar will buff the Drakari, which is useless. It's already small. It won't buff itself. So it's actually only 5 units. And if you just play an extra elemental instead of that Drakari, you get that extra proc. So what I'm saying is that playing an elemental, if you have Golden Mana Surge, is probably better tempo than ending on Drakari. That's not to say Drakari is wrong, because if you know you're going to win, and you know the other guy is strong, and you want to scale for one more turn, you can keep Drakari for your light spawn. But I'm just saying for Locolar, it's not worth it. At least for my initial math, which can be wrong. That's earlier. Whee! Yeah, I'd be very shocked if we're keeping Drakari here. I don't really like the Locolar or the Drakari, but Locolar is obviously bigger.
Nope. Nope.
Slightly too slow at the end, but I mean, I've done that many times. It's because he's thinking about a lot of stuff here. 2,800 missed. No, he hit the light spawn still, but there's worse targets for that. But he only has 400 damage on it. 400 damage does not one-shot almost anything. Yeah, it should be fine. Light spawn procs twice. Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't make sense, or that doesn't matter, right? Because it's turn 15, right? Turn 15, top 3, it's unreasonable to be like, oh, I need to scale more. But again, the caveat is, if you know the next guy is weak, and you have one more guy in the top 3 that is strong, and you need to farm more stats for him, it's totally fine then. I was just trying to, but that's not criticism on RDU. I'm trying to evaluate it for myself, because intuitively, it feels good to end on the Drakari there. I'm just trying to see whether that feeling is true or not. And I think because they nerfed Locolar and they nerfed Lightspawn, suddenly that Drakari is no longer so sexy to end on. Because if we're talking unnerfed Lightspawn and unnerfed Locolar, suddenly those are two pretty big changes. Nice. Do you try to tech here, or do you play at least to scale? I would just scale. The opponent only has one big minion, so it's kind of unlikely that we're gonna hit it with our poison. And we're bigger, so I think I would just wanted to make sure that, because the guy is playing APM Pirates, right? There is a chance that he outscales if you don't do any scaling. So I would just keep scaling here. Because as long as you give your elementals more health, which is what RDU is doing because of all the sand swirlers, that Spacefarer is going to become increasingly more and more useless. Because the extra HP on the elementals will make it so that the Spacefarer can't kill anything. Yeah, you see it's crashing into minions multiple times. Did RDU's percent go up? Let's have a look. Yeah. Alright. So RDU concedes here because the opponent conceded. The opponent's like, oh, I have 100% to lose. I'm not doing this. GG. Murlocs are out. You can't really pivot into too much scam. That was cool. That was well played.